By 5 o'clock, Peter and John were outside Manchester. "Have you ever been here before?" asked Peter. "No, I haven't," said John. "Well, this is what we'll do. I've got to take my load of biscuits to this address." He gave John a piece of paper. "It'll take me an hour or two to unload everything, and then I'm going to go and see some friends." "Why are you going to go and see some friends?" asked John. "I thought you were going to help me find out who killed my uncle." "I am going to," replied Peter. "When I was younger, I had a lot of friends in Bristol. We used to meet a lot, and sometimes we did stupid things." "What do you mean, stupid things?" John didn't understand. "Oh, fighting, breaking windows, borrowing cars," explained Peter. John interrupted. "Borrowing cars?" Peter smiled. "Well, taking them for an evening, driving around and then leaving them." "Did you do that?" asked John, looking surprised. "We had nothing else to do," Peter continued. "It was fun, for a time." "Not for the people whose cars you took," John added. "That's true," Peter agreed. "Anyway, after a while I stopped seeing those friends." "Why?" asked John. "Because they started stealing cars and selling them," explained Peter. John nodded his head. "I understand." Peter went on. "Soon after that they were caught by the police." "What did the police do?" asked John. "They sent my friends to prison," said Peter. John looked at Peter. "I'm sure that stopped them stealing?" "Not really," said Peter, shaking his head. "Because in prison they met older men who taught them a lot about stealing." "What happened when they left prison?" inquired John. "They came to live in Manchester," answered Peter. "And I'm afraid that they've continued to steal things." "But how does this help me?" asked John. "When I finished unloading the lorry, I'm going to try to find some of these old friends," said Peter. "As they've been in prison, they know lots of criminals, lots of people who make a living by stealing. Criminals always talk to each other about things like your uncle's murder. My friends may have heard something about it, something which the police may not know." John smiled. "I understand now," he said. "They may be able to tell us something useful, something to help us find out who killed my uncle." Peter stopped the lorry outside the shop where he was going to unload the biscuits. "Right," said Peter. "Look, we're here now. Why don't you go to a cafe or the cinema? The police won't be looking for you in Manchester. I'll meet you here outside the shop at 10 o'clock. Can't I come with you?"